people, how are you doing? If you're in Lagos this weekend, man, the weather has been giving us the weather for two vibes. It has been cozy and all cold. Anyways, let's run down to the gist of this week. What went down during the week? First in our gist this moment is that our former governor of Lagos State, Governor Tinubu, has reminded our President Muhammadu Buhari, that he is the reason why he is a president. Tinubu reminded Buhari in this manner, and I'll quote from the Punch headline, newspaper headline, and it says that I brought Buhari out of political retirement, assisted him to emerge president. Wow. Now, this reminder note has a whole lot in it. It means, right? Listen carefully to me. Do not bite the finger that fed you.
I feel like what Tinubu is trying to say basically is that this is the time where Buhari also gets to give the same measure of support that he gave him when he was running for president.
He's telling him to reciprocate
the gesture.
Yes. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
But do you think that it's actually the right thing to do when you're trying to produce a good leader for your nation? Would you say, because this person helped me, okay, let me also help him get to that position as well, knowing fully well that probably this person might not have the qualifications needed by the masses to occupy that seat? Would you jeopardize that because he actually helped you to become president?
Well, what you are saying will work in a system that is transparent, in a system where democracy is being carried out to the letter. If you really go through the political terrain of what democracy is, this will work. But we are talking about a system that is porous, a system that has no dignity for transparency, a system that has no value for sincerity, a system that doesn't care. Now, in that kind of a system, I want to say that I gave you a chance to breathe. I gave you air to breathe. Now it's time for you to give me air to breathe. So do same to me. They had an agreement, and the agreement they had, we do not know. No Nigerian knows the agreement that Buhari and Tinubu had when this whole thing started. So it is time for Buhari to reciprocate. It is time for Buhari to do the thing, and he's not doing.
Well, if you're saying that we are already in a country where there is no respect for transparency and all of that, are you trying to say that we should continue to toe that part? Are you trying to say that there can be no change? We cannot effect a change that the people are actually yearning for? Must we continue to toe the path of corruption and all of that just because you want to reciprocate the gesture that was done to you in how many years past?
Well, right now, for a revolution to happen to Nigeria, I can see that there is an emergence of a Peter Obi. But for a revolution to happen in Nigeria, it takes a fearless, a lawless man, because Nigeria has a law. And we need a lawless man in the sense that he must be lawless to the law of Nigeria. That kind of a person is the kind of a person we need for our political.
That is what I'm expecting you to say, that we actually need somebody who's transparent enough to drive the economy of this country. Not because someone showed you favor in the previous years, and because of that, you still want to bring the person knowing that he is not what the people need. So, whatever the case may be, the politics of Nigeria has to be redefined. That is the essence of it.
There is need for a revolution.
Exactly.
What we need now is a revolution right now. And revolution cannot be attained in one day.
Let's just be hopeful that they do the needful for the masses. That's it.
We just hope so. Whatever it may be, whatever happens, let's all get our PVC. And that's the first step.
Get your PVC. Get your PVC.
Yes, to be able to know that you are ready to move a motion for revolution. Exactly. All right. Next to the next gist online. We all know that as of last week, we told you that Peter Obi had left PDP and he has been chosen by Labour Party. As we speak, he is the presidential candidate of Labour Party.
And before I was thinking that it was actually NNPP that he was diverting
to. But
suddenly we heard that he was going into Labour Party, and
Yes.
Labour Party has given him the ticket to run as their presidential.
But I think I prefer Labour Party to NNPP because Labour Party so far has tried in their publicity energy. They've been able to drive their force. For a long time, Labour Party has been.
Yeah.
So it is not new to the masses anymore again. We all know Labour Party. We've been hearing of Labour Party. We just hope for the best and the betterment of Nigeria. We also heard that during the week, at the primaries, Wike did not win. For PDP,
So
Atiku won the
Atiku
presidential
won.
race.
Yeah.
He won. Let me not say it was given.
He won and he was given the ticket.
Yes, and
That's
he was given the ticket. So congratulations to Atiku.
Yeah.
So now we have a candidate for Labour Party, which is Peter Obi.
Peter Obi.
We have a candidate for
PDP.
That's Atiku. We are yet to get a candidate for APC. And I think that's the reason for the tussle.
Yeah.
For the tussle, deep down. But I have this little note of advice to push. If you have never been a transparent person, do not begin to drive transparency when it comes to another person. I think that is what Buhari, our president, is doing.
But wait, you keep wanting to make me argue over this. If you're saying you've never been a candidate of transparency,
Yes.
does it mean that if you have known you've done something wrong, can't you correct your wrongs? Won't you try to right your wrongs? That's what I just feel
Well,
like
I think you should
Buhari is
try
trying
to do that before. Let it not come to the candidates for.
Whatever happens, we cannot wait to get to know who the candidate for APC is going to be.
That's
Wish
true.
them
That's
well
true.
in their primary.
Of course. Well, that's that about the politics for this week, and that's what we have for you for the politics for this week.
Yeah.
Now to the next and the trending gist in town, right?
Yeah.
About the smoke.
Let's head straight to entertainment.
Yes. During the week, we had a very tragic story about a girl that died out of liposuction. Okay, and for us to know, for a little shedding of light, can you know what liposuction is about?
Okay, I think liposuction, I've not done it before, but from research and stuff that I've been hearing, liposuction is when you tend to extract the fats from your tummy
Alright.
and then pump them into your butt so that you have this hourglass shape.
All right.
I mean, that's what most of our female celebrities are doing these days. They extract the fat from their tummy and put it here, and then they all go looking like that Kim Kardashian kind of, you know. So that's what basically liposuction is all about.
And they also call it BBL.
Yeah.
They said
So,
she died. She's a Lagos, a Port Harcourt big girl. She came all the way from Port Harcourt to come and kill herself.
That's tragic for
Very,
me.
very.
It's so tragic because
Very,
when I was going through previous videos of the
Of this
girl,
girl. She's
I
so
saw that she's so beautiful.
She's a
She
very
already
pretty
has
girl.
a very pretty body. Her skin,
Yes.
everything is looking pretty.
Glowing.
So I don't know what extra thing she wanted to achieve.
All going very
Why?
beautiful, all
You
going
know?
fine, everything
Everything
just
was
looking.
going well. She
I
was
don't
a
know
very
why
attractive girl.
she had to go that extra mile. They said she died out of internal bleeding.
Internal bleeding, yeah.
bleeding is a very deadly way or very deadly route to dying.
Dying.
Because you really cannot know where the blood is coming
Is bleeding
from.
from. And that's why her friends and family went all out for the doctor who was involved in the surgery. They were blaming him
Of course.
because I heard that the girl was complaining that she was bleeding internally, but she was ignored. Nobody attended to her. They totally ignored her.
The doctor said it was going to subside, it was going to go down. But I think the reason why the doctor was like that was because he couldn't detect what vein was causing that internal bleeding. Now, secondly, in such cases, I think there's some agreements that must have been signed, because going under the knife is a 50-50 thing.
It's usually a life and death.
Looking at who to be blamed now, is it the hospital or is it the patient?
For me, I will not blame the hospital because, first of all, even a pregnant woman who is about going under the knife, there is this agreement that is going to be signed either by her or her husband. You're going to sign 50-50 life and death chances. That if anything happens to this woman, the hospital is not to be held responsible. So I think the same thing is applicable in this situation. I mean, she must have signed the agreement that if anything happens to me, the doctor should not be held responsible, right? But for me, I wouldn't blame the doctor. I wouldn't blame the hospital because you took yourself.
Of course.
I mean, you basically booked a flight ticket all the way from Port Harcourt
Down to Lagos, to the city
and then
of Lekki.
you paid to go under the knife.
Of course.
And at the end of the day, you are expecting that the doctor should be blamed for your decision, a decision that you took for yourself. It doesn't make sense. This doctor must have had series of positive cases.
Yes.
But the fact that her own case came out negative doesn't mean that the doctor doesn't know what he's doing.
Doesn't mean he's a quack.
Right?
And then if you follow up with the cosmetology doctors outside the country, there are cases of failed surgery.
Exactly.
People will go for surgeries, and sometimes the silicone gets to burst inside of their body, and they have to get some failures here and there. It is not the fault of the medics.
At all.
It is not. See, whatever you go through for surgery, whatever thing
You're
you do under the
responsible
knife,
for it.
it's your own responsibility. Take the blame.
Exactly.
Take the consequences.
You don't apportion
It
blames
is
on
what
anybody.
you want. Please
Yeah.
allow us to rest, because
They
it
should
is
allow the doctor to breathe. That's his job.
It is your decision to go do this thing, and whatever comes out of it, it is you.
It's
Enjoy
solely on
the
you.
ride.
But I
while it
really
lasts.
feel like the ladies these days are doing too much.
No, it's too much.
It's only low self-esteem that
Will
will
make
let
you
you take the decision to go under the knife.
Mhm.
Because first of all, you're not proud of yourself. You're not proud of what you have naturally, and then you feel like a man can make you look better than God had created you to be. Anybody that doesn't appreciate you for who you are, then that person doesn't love you.
It's not worth
doesn't
it.
love you genuinely
It's not worth it, and there is no value in it.
at all.
Imagine most of these girls who go to get this shape, they are going to get this shape for all these alhajis who have pot bellies. Some of these alhajis have brown teeth. Some of these alhajis can't even speak English.
They're not even looking
You want
nice
to
at
go
all,
and kill
and you're trying
yourself
to
for somebody
impress
who is
them.
not worth it.
You know, Chloe, I watched a clip of Chloe's interview with Temisa, where she was asked questions about liposuction and all. And Chloe was like, Chloe has done this.
Yes.
So Chloe was like, I'm talking about Baby and Chloe now.
Yes.
Chloe was like, even if I am given 100 million naira to go for surgery again, I won't try it.
Wow.
Before she could make such a statement like that, that means
She's going
she
through
knows
a lot.
what she is going through. She knows what she went through.
But do you know
what
that
she's
there's
currently going
maintenance?
through.
With that body, you always go for
It
maintenance.
does not just end at getting the surgery
No,
done.
you go for
You
maintenance.
go for probably a monthly or 3 months
Even for
maintenance.
molding, even when you go to do molding, when you go to do shaping and molding, you go for maintenance. So you go for maintenance every 3 months or 6 months, and there are monies you pay. Imagine investing this money you use to shape your body into a business
and something
see that
better.
business breathe. Won't you be happy?
They are not thinking in that direction.
No.
They all feel like, okay, let me do my body. My body is going to get me all the money that I want. Baby girl, if you invest that money in something useful, something productive, you're going to be proud of it. Be proud of your body first before someone else can appreciate you.
Do you know the one that's making me laugh? After they did do that bomb, they won't sit down. No, like we are sitting comfortably now. You have to lie down by the side for months.
How do you subject
Or
yourself to
that
perpetual torture
or you lie down on your stomach for about 3 months
for the wound to heal?
I remember a girl who had a punch interview after doing a liposuction with Dr. Anu. Right about now, she has to be getting a drug of worth 45,000 naira every month because pus comes out of her body.
Can you imagine?
Pus, muco, comes out of her body. Out of I want to go and get a nyash. For what now?
I don't get it.
For what? Please,
These are misplaced priorities, if you ask me.
Misplaced
Because
priorities.
you cannot subject yourself to eternal torture
No.
by going under the knife. I saw a video where someone was actually going through this liposuction. You needed to see the way her belly was torn.
My heart.
And I was like, is this for real? Do women really go through this kind of shit in the name of I want my body to be an hourglass shape and all of that? At the end of the day, what's her name? Mother Hen was saying that even people that have big nyash, they see the talk breakfast. So at the end of the day, you might still get heartbroken in the process. So why all the? I mean,
Men cannot be
ladies are doing
satisfied.
too much. We are really doing too much.
I think we should do the right things, follow what is right, and let's stop killing ourselves.
Over nothing.
And stop feeding these guys that say there's liposuction and the rest of. Let's stop giving them money. Stop giving them money. Stop it. If you go for a teeth check, it's fine. That's been LD. If you go for an eye check, that's fine. That's been LD. What is about adding fat to your buttocks. Exercise can give you all of these things that you're looking for. Proper exercise and discipline can give you all of these things that you're looking for. And one thing about exercise is that it makes you principled, it makes you disciplined.
Exactly.
That's one thing about exercise. I think we should try out some of our fitness outlets that will be able to help us come up and build that shape. How many men do you see go for all those things to get their abs?
To get 6 packs.
No man does that for abs now.
Nothing, because these men are not even trying so hard to impress you.
Nobody. They don't care. They don't care. You are the one killing yourself.
You're killing yourself over nothing.
Please, let's get things right. So that we'll stop dying. Our death is painful, but it was avoidable.
It was very avoidable.
Crystal's death was so avoidable. For whatever reason, it is avoidable. Pico, please, I'm begging you. I could beg you in all languages. Please, let's do the right things as women.
Right.
We are a flower that should glow. We are beautiful. You're beautiful in that body, man. You're beautiful in that body.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Be happy with what you are. I always tell myself, man, I love the body I'm in because no other person has this body. So love your body and love it very well. When you start loving yourself, you start finding value in it. And any man that can't love you in your body does not have value in your sight. I want to leave this with you today for this weekend. And I hope you do read over it, breathe over it, and think over it. Anybody body shaming you does not watch your time. Please get this and get this right. Thank you very much. We're so grateful for the time you've given us to be with us right about this moment at this point.
I do hope that you've learned a thing or two from the program for today. And we are always going to come back, like we used to say, we are always going to come back with more juicy gist. And please always stay with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all our Instagram and Facebook handles. Like, comment, we would love to engage you. Please just share and invite your friends also to subscribe. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Are you looking for somewhere to have a good time with friends and family? Somewhere to relax, cool off, and enjoy great customer service, amazing meal, varieties of drinks? Then Ideal Tribe is your one-stop bar and lounge. Monday to Sunday is loaded with so much activities. You'll enjoy live bands, music, comedy, and this place is located just beside Total Filling Station, Abraham Adesoya, Lekki Epe Expressway. This is where you should be every weekend. This is where you should be weekdays. This is where you should be in the evenings. The ambience, the environment is everything and more. So you are invited. Come and have a good time with us.